Hi guys, feeling more myself today. I say hi guys when I'm really kind of doing this video because I thought maybe one day when everything's all foggy and time has passed and I don't remember what actually happened, I'm gonna want to look back and have this as a memory to kind of see like what I went through and make myself maybe be more appreciative of the outcome and just kind of document, my own journey for me. Everyone told me to like write like a baby journal, and I've never had time to do that because I'm a teacher about a lesson plan and grade, and like it's hectic and then in and out of the hospital and just the worry. So I thought I might as well start doing something like that now. So I'm in the hospital for the duration of my pregnancy. I'm 29 weeks pregnant now, and the duration hopefully is 36 weeks. They don't want to get me past that because it's too dangerous. There might be like a chance of hemorrhaging. So I had some interesting news from the high-risk doctor that I'm seeing. And he said that my bleeds have not been really typical of a complete or of a previa bleed. I do have complete placenta previa, that's true, but that maybe it's more of an abruption of the placenta that's causing the bleeding to occur. So basically he says that like one side of the placenta may be like lifting up a little bit away from the uterus, making it unstable and therefore causing the bleed. So when he asked me to describe the bleeding, I told him, and then the information he got from when I got admitted, and what they cleaned up and what they saw, because I made sure that I like left on like the underwear and stuff like that so that they knew how much I bled. He said it's not typical. He said that it wasn't running down my legs and it wasn't a lot, that usually with a placenta bleed, it can be a lot really fast, like a faucet. That's how they described it. It can be like a faucet. So it starts out like a little trickle, then it gets like turns on, and it could be just like a matter of minutes. And so he said, it doesn't really sound like that, which is actually sort of a good thing. So sort of a good thing, meaning, how do I describe it? He said it's a good thing because if it's an abruption, it's less likely to cause like a massive like hemorrhage, which could be really life-threatening for me and the baby, but also that I keep losing my train of thought because I keep hearing people passing by and thinking, oh, they're going to come into the room and they're going to think I'm crazy talking to myself. So I feel like a little awkward. So he said, but it makes it tricky to figure out what he wants to do with me. So what I mean by that is, we're going to have an ultrasound every week until I deliver to see where the placenta's at. And if the placenta has moved, of course, then that's the best news. And he said there's still a chance, not very likely, but there's still a chance that it might move. How far away it can move from like the cervix will depend on if I need a C-section or not. But I guess he kind of gave me hope that it's not a complete lost cause. Like up to this point, they kind of did, and it sounds like it might have moved a little bit, but it's still complete. He also said that at 32 weeks, when they check, they may make another decision to actually not keep me here until the duration of my pregnancy, because there's a high chance of like getting sick from just being in the hospital. It's like flu season and things like that, and there's like higher risk of blood clots and that sort of thing. So they'll make a decision. So 29, 33, so like 3 weeks basically. For sure I'll be here until then, and then after that I may or may not go home. Now, to be honest, I kind of feel relieved just being here because I live in another city than where my hospital is at, and I feel like a ticking time bomb sitting at home. And I just want my baby to be safe at the end of this, and I feel like if I'm in Tracy, away from a hospital that has like a nursery or neonatal care unit, what does that mean for my baby? And that's a scary thought that I just don't even want to go down that road. So that's my update. It's good and bad, but it's better than what I thought. They also did an ultrasound to see how big the baby actually was, and they said that at 29 weeks he's a little bit behind, so he's in the 17th percentile, which he's 2 pounds and 5 ounces, which is a little bit small. They're measuring him at about 27 weeks, even though I am 29 weeks. And what the nurse reassured me, she said, you know, even though he's small, it's because you're petite. It just might be genetic. He would pack on most of his weight at the end of the pregnancy. Like, they start gaining like a half a pound. And so really, for being this many weeks out, like 11 weeks out from 40 weeks, if he were to be a full-term baby, he would be a little small maybe, but not very much. And she says, you just have to think, like, you know, you're 5'2", you're small, and you're petite, you have a petite frame, your baby's gonna have, you know, some of your genetics. And so, like, just don't panic about that. Like, there's no reason to. And that made me feel really reassured, because the ultrasound tech, she made me feel like panicked about it. Like, oh man, I have a really small baby. So, you know, I like the nurses here a lot. They're really nice. I don't think I'm missing anything else. They're gonna give me a long-term IV. I forgot what they called it. A wonder line? Wonder bra? No, not a wonder bra. I laugh at my own jokes, I know. A wonder wand? I think that's what it's called. And so it's gonna last me for 29 days, because right now I have like this IV in my hand here, and trust me, it hurts, and they have to keep reinserting it every 3 days, and that's not fun. So we'll see. Okay, keep you guys updated, or keep myself updated. All right, bye.